So the first card is this blonde-haired woman that you're dealing with at the moment. She's somewhat significant. There's an anger card immediately under her, so you might have upset her in some kind of way, and she's a bit upset about it. You've got the city house over here, so there might be some. Maybe you live in the city and you're doing some kind of renovations or something to do with your home. So something that involves the house. There might be somebody coming to visit you as well. So this could well be the case. So you might be getting people from, the countryside, or some visitors coming into your home, or you might be doing some repairs to your home and it is a house within the city. You might even be planning on purchasing a house in the city. So there's something to do with home or buying of property within the city. So in the past, you've had some success coming to you. You've got the laurel wreath over here, so some renown and fame coming to you. People being recognizing, your talents or your skills. So you've got success, and you've got some money coming in with it. So with the success came in a little bit of a windfall. So some extra cash. Maybe you got a promotion and a lot of recognition with it, and there came in some money as well. So going to the future, you've got some surprise coming in over here. And, there's also this card of the trap. So be careful that, you're watching your back. Make sure that, you're not allowing people to pull the wool over your eyes or trap you into situations that you don't, you're not responsible for. So, somebody might be out there setting a trap for you, not everybody is there for your best or interests or to serve your best interests. So just be very vigilant about who you trust and make sure you're not giving out information that is not, it's not necessary to give out information to everyone. Keep your secrets or keep information to yourself. Be very careful about who you trust. So you've got the Chariot card over here. It looks like you're very determined to do things. You might be thinking of travel. You might be thinking of relocating or even buying yourself a house. So with the Chariot card, it's a card ruled by Cancer. You could be dealing with a Cancerian person, but it's also showing that, you might be thinking of buying property or you might be thinking of moving. It's a card of taking control of your life, and it's also a card of achievement. So achieving any kind of goals that you have after you've sorted out some problems. If there's any problems, taking control of those problems, sorting it out, and then achieving good results, success in the end. So after all the issues that you've been through, it looks like there is a success coming your way. And like I said, this could well be a case that, you might be relocating for your job, or you might just be moving home in order to do a job somewhere else, or just maybe because you're bored about where you've been living for the last few years. So this is a card of maybe acquiring a new home or even acquiring a new vehicle, because the Chariot also rules, the purchase of cars. So it's got something to do with movement. You've got the main situation going on with you. You've got the Four of Pentacles, and it's crossed by the Five of Pentacles. So there's a lot of pentacles in this spread. I'm just looking. Okay, so you've got the Four of Pentacles over here, and this you are an Earth sign, so this would be pertaining to you. Definitely a lot of pentacles. So you are very, very worried about money. You've had some sort of financial loss recently. You can see the pentacle is on the ground with this Five of Pentacles broken, and this woman is crying over it. And there you are clinging onto your money because of all the financial loss that you received. So you are very, very worried about money. And this might be why you may need to go and relocate for a new job. Maybe it pays better, and you're thinking of moving because of this financial loss and that you have to recuperate the losses that you have. So you are really, really focused on money. It doesn't seem like there's a relationship here. It seems like you're more focused on your work and you're more focused on money. And this financial loss has left you really upset and depressed that you have to deal so much with money issues. So in the past year, you've got the Queen of Swords. So you've been spending a lot of time by yourself, maybe not really getting involved in relationships. This Queen of Swords is usually kind of somebody who has been divorced, somebody who is single, separated from somebody. It could even be a widow. So you may have had no relationship in the last year because of circumstances where you have been separated from somebody, or you've had a very painful relationship that you gave up, and you're now focused on concentrating more on your work rather than getting involved in any kind of relationship. And you are working pretty hard. You've got the Nine of Pentacles over here, so working very hard to achieve your goals. But it seems like, even though you're working hard to accumulate wealth, it seems like, you're not making enough because you've got this financial loss card coming over here. So maybe there was some sort of crisis that happened where you ended up losing money for some reason or the other, after even though in the last 3 months you've been working so hard at your work, at your job, to acquire success. And you've gotten a lot of recognition in the last 3 months as well. So on your mind is, as again, work on your mind again, trying to accumulate resources. The Seven of Pentacles is trying to put aside money in a nest egg so that you can have sufficient for the future. So it seems like you're thinking about how you can actually, increase the amount of work you do, so that you can accumulate more funds that you can put aside. You can save funds for when you need it, so you can accumulate your wealth again. You're thinking about how you can reaccumulate this wealth that you have lost, and you're looking for ways. There might be somebody that you're working with that you're very attractive to. You work pretty well with this person as well, but for the most part, it's really your mind is really focused on work. So going to the future, you've got King of Cups over here. So there might be somebody that you're, this could be a professional person that you're seeking some kind of help from. So this could be a doctor. It could be somebody, in the medical profession. It could be an advice card, or it maybe you've been having a little bit of health problems, and this might be somebody that you're going to get some treatment from. The King of Cups, maybe a physician, somebody, a counselor, somebody that you're relying on for information for your well-being, or your emotional well-being, and even your health. So this might be somebody that you're asking for some sort of guidance from, or you're asking for medical help from. So you might be you might have a doctor's appointment, or somebody that where you're attending maybe some sort of clinic or something where there's healing involved. So what's going on with you? You've got the Four of Rods over here. So you are in a point of stability here. There are people around you that are very, very helpful, are very, very supportive of you. It seems like if you are in a relationship, it's a pretty good one. It's a marriage. The Four of Rods is generally a marriage card. So if you're married, this is a very stable relationship. But if you're not, maybe this is what you're trying to go for. You're trying to get that stability in your life, and you're trying to get that acquiring relationship that is, you're heading for that. That is what your hopes and dreams are, really. Trying to go for a marriage, or trying to get involved in a relationship that is very stable. So what's going on around you? It seems like you may have... You've got the Two of Pentacles over here. So you're either working 2 jobs, juggling work, work on your mind, and at your work situation, you may have met somebody. So you may have met somebody and you're thinking of actually, getting married, or having a stable relationship with them. Maybe this person is very stable, very supportive of you. And you can see here with the Two of Pentacles, this person that you are working with is your equal, and you're very attracted to them. You're working with them. At the moment, it doesn't seem like it's a very romantic relationship. Excuse me. It looks like it's more platonic, and that you work very, very well together. You also might be juggling 2 jobs at the same time, because you have got this financial loss card over here with the Five of Pentacles. So it might be that you're doing 2 jobs, trying to accumulate money. And also it could be that you are juggling your finances as well with this Two of Pentacles. You're trying to make things happen. You might be juggling 2 projects at the same time and working together with this person in order to achieve success in that particular field. So you are still very, very focused on work, and you might be working with somebody that you're attracted to, but it seems like that person that you're working with, it's more like a platonic relationship as opposed to being a love relationship at this particular moment. So what you want, you want a relationship that is very supportive, that, you want somebody to also help you out of this financial problems that you've been through. So you've got the Six of Pentacles. You can see, this money, loss of money seems to be extremely very important on your mind right now. You're really, really worried about it, because in your hopes and fears, you want somebody to come in and get you out of this situation. Maybe you are trying to get some financial help, and this is what you're hoping, that somebody comes in and gives you that financial help. So it must have been a really big loss that you went through. So you've got the Ten of Pentacles over here, the Magician and the Sun card. Now, if you're not in a relationship, the Ten of Pentacles shows that this work that you're doing is now reached its completion, it's finished, and you will be moving on to something else. So maybe you will start a new project, or you will go for another job that pays better. So that's what is coming in for you. The end of this old cycle of really hard work and not getting paid enough, to going into something that will pay better, have more recognition, and you will end this old cycle of hard work. If this is a relationship that you were in, then even that relationship, which is not serving you anymore, will come to an end. But from the looks of the rest of the cards, it doesn't seem like there is a relationship right now in your life. It looks like, you are very focused on work. So this card of the Ten of Pentacles showing that old cycle of hard work and less pay is now coming to an end, and you will move on to a better job. And maybe in that particular job, you will end up meeting the person that you will spend the rest of your life with, or will forge a future with. You've got the Magician over here, so you've in a state of manifestation. So everything that you want will now, you need to think positively, because with the manifestation card, it means that what you think is what you're going to get. So if you're thinking positively, that's what's going to be coming into your arena. So it's a really good card, but you must be positive and know that, stop being depressed. If you are bringing about if you are thinking about lack, then that is what you will manifest. So stop thinking about the loss that you've faced, and stop worrying about the money, because that can only bring in more lack. Now start thinking positively, and if you start thinking positively with the Magician card, you can actually manifest positive things. You'll manifest new opportunities. So it shows that you're going to be very, very busy soon with this Magician card, juggling a lot of things, working very hard, a lot of communication coming in, and you will be able to manifest that money. But you must keep a very positive attitude, and you must be positive, because you've got the Sun card over here, and it shows that whatever problems you have will tend to slip away. With the Sun card, it's a nice burst of positive energy coming in for you and making all your wishes or your dreams come true. So it's two really good cards to end the reading with, the Magician and the Sun card, because the Magician is a card of manifestation. The Sun card gives you the energy and the positivity, and it brings in everything that you want. So you will be able to manifest, if this is what you wanted, if you are so focused on your career, this is what you will manifest, and money will come your way. So it's an end of all the hardships as far as finance goes, because you've got the Ten of Pentacles, the end of old financial worries and problems. And, sometimes people say that the Ten of Pentacles might be a windfall. It could be some kind of inheritance that you're getting as well. And with the Magician and the Sun card is showing that money and material prosperity is coming your way. So it looks like, at the moment you don't seem to you're not really focused on anything. It looks like, you do want to eventually get married and settle down and have a stable life, and you want a supportive person, but it doesn't seem to be right. At the moment, it doesn't seem to be your focus. Your focus seems to be about your work and how hard you're working and trying to accumulate wealth. It looks like, if you have any health issues, you need to see a doctor if you are worried, or if you're having any problems with depression or any kind of thing like that, you need to actually get some sort of emotional support. So turn to somebody who will be able to help you and assist you, somebody you can trust and somebody you can confide in. But it looks like you might relocate as far as work goes. And with this, these two cards, with the Ten of Pentacles over here, it looks like you're going to relocate for a better job. So the Chariot is a card of achievement. It's also a card of relocation. And it looks like, you are going to maybe move home in order for you to get a better job that pays much better. And it looks like that is coming into your arena soon. So let's draw some cards from the Archangel Power Tarot. So the first card is the Emperor, which says stability and efficiency, taking charge of the situation, ambitious plans. So it looks like, you are taking control of things and you are getting organized. And it looks like whatever role is coming in for you is going to be a role of authority. And there's a lot of stability coming in for you. So you've got the Six of Michael over here that says it's the light at the end of the tunnel, breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans, relocation or travel. So it looks like you might be moving with this Chariot card and the Six of Michael. You might be relocating to do the job somewhere else. So it could be that you're going to go and move home to a different place to get a better job. The last card is the Queen of Ariel, which says, nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical and wise advice. So there's somebody around you that is there to give you that support, this Queen of Ariel, and she is there to listen to you. If you have any kind of concerns, this is somebody that is in your arena, somebody more mature than you are, and they will be able to give you some advice, something that you can trust and take, their whatever they tell you is going to be something of value. So listen to what they've got to say.